Hey, welcome everyone. Today we're going to be installing a bumper guard on my 2016 Subaru Outback that I just picked up. And I picked up this bumper guard from a company called LP Adventure. It's a Canadian-based company, and it's the only bumper guard that I've seen that required no cutting and looked pretty simple to install. And it has the look that I'm trying to achieve, and it's definitely unique for Subarus. Not a lot of options out there for light bar skid plates for Subaru, so this is the one I picked, and this is one that's going to go on the car. It came delivered wrapped like this. I bought the bare bar, which I was trying to save money, but I'm gonna give it a coat of plastic coat and see how that works out. It seems to be built fairly well, clean welds. It's a basic bar. I like the fact that it covers the sides of the bumper and not just the front. So here we're going to put on some coats of some plastic dip, try to protect that bare metal. We'll see how that works out. So according to the instructions, you have to remove the stock plastic skid plate, and you use interior removal tool to pull the buttons, and there's like 3 12mm screws you gotta unscrew. It's fairly simple to unscrew. So apparently this cannot be reused after the guard is installed. If you want skid plate, they sell an optional skid plate package that attaches to this bar or works with this bar. So it's not much hardware. You got these 2 brackets. You got the long bolts that attach to the bracket to the bumper frame. There's no drilling other than the optional skid plate, and everything should bolt right up. And you got these large bolts which replace the U-frame bolts that are currently in the car. These bolts are probably like 1.5 inches longer to compensate for the bar. This is where we attach. We remove the bumper frame bolt, and we're going to attach this bracket here to the frame, but we're not going to tighten it. We're going to leave it loose because we're going to need room to maneuver and wiggle and massage when we put in the rest of the bolts. So we'll leave this loose here, and we'll move on to the passenger side or the driver's side and repeat this process. Over here I'm removing the U-frame bolt and we're going to replace it with the guard's new bolt. So now we're getting ready to attach the bar to the hanging brackets. We're going to do that first. We'll maneuver it. We'll slide in a bolt. The bar is not that heavy. It's pretty easy to work with. I did this all on my own with no help. Let's secure a bolt here this way it don't fall down while I'm trying to attach the other end. Again, we repeat the process on the driver's side. Just slide the bolt through with the washer, attach the nut, and leave it loose because we're gonna have to maneuver this a little bit to get the U-frame bolts in. Now we try to line up the U-frame bolt, slide it up, try to make sure it grabs good. Last thing you want to do is strip anything, so hand tighten. The shorter bolts go to the U-frame body. Just make sure you hand tighten. Make sure everything goes in nice. No stripping. Last thing you want to do is strip anything. So you have to maneuver and play with this a little bit. I got a little confident, broke out the electric wrench, but it was mostly hand tightened more than halfway in. Now I'm gonna finish up tightening up the bracket bolts. I previously tightened up the bumper guard bolts up on top. Now all the bolts are tight. Everything looks good. It's pretty straightforward, simple to install. I replaced all the plastic body buttons. Now it's on to the optional skid plate install. Basically this comes pre-drilled with holes. I held it up using wood clamps. The good thing about the kit, which was nice, is they sent a metal drill bit that's more than capable of doing the job. That was a nice touch that came with the installation package. And over here you got a rivet tool. They send you the rivets, they send you the drill bit, and you just go at it. I struggled a little bit, but I got the job done. It got clean install. I don't have much experience with using this tool, but it goes for about $20. And that's basically it. Oh, you need some jack stands to get underneath the car, and you got a new unique bumper guard that separates your Subaru from the rest of the pack. And believe me, there's a lot out there. You got 2 attachment points for lights, which I'm going to decide whether to go with round, square, or a nice LED light bar. Very low key, but it gives a unique look. I'm pretty happy with the quality, the ease of installation, and the look it gives. Also, thanks for checking out this video. I'll be upgrading this a little bit more, and hopefully I'll do some more videos in the future. If you like this, like and subscribe, helps the channel out, and see you on the road.